Pernessa, how you get your man taken and your gun taken by the same woman? You should have stayed at home. With a name like Pernessa, you supposed to be about that life. You should have went over there with a glue gun, a water gun, or a Nerf gun if you was gonna do what you did. Did all that knocking on the door to get knocked. And maybe you got knocked too hard because when Rock said that Ronnie killed Unique, you talk about he wouldn't do that. What do you mean? We talking about the same man who watched TV with the TV being off? We talking about the same man who eat Honey Nut Cheerios for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We talking about the man you scared to talk to in your own house. Like, what are you talking about? No wonder Unique was cheating on you with Rock. You got a Rock for a brain. Famous was in the booth giving us the 411, literally. He want to be Mary J. Blige so bad. But I'm not no hater though. Famous music is actually good. He can rap, but it's just like, why are you implicating yourself in your own lyrics? Don't you see what's happening with Young Thug and the YSL trial? You about to be right with them. At this point, Famous in there writing Confessions too, and Lou is Jermaine Dupri. And Lou just encouraging it and not even know what he getting himself into. Lou also irritating me because why are you helping a 15-year-old smoke cigarettes? That's why Famous look like Sweeney Todd now, just smoked out, ashy, and pale. Now listen, I understand why Howard is on the show, but every time I see him on my screen, I just be like, here we go. Like, he's important, but if he was to die, I would not care. Is that bad? I love this whole scene with the group auditioning for the executives because Marvin is so dumb. The way he was dancing over there while they was doing these In Living Color moves had me in tears. Second of all, the song was so 90s. All I want is you, I'm rolling for you. Like, it was so 90s. And although Marvin may have been out of order, he ain't say nothing wrong. Juke is definitely the best singer. She's the Diana Ross to Beyonce. Baby girl right here with this shirt that look like a U-turn get on my nerves. She swears she the best singer. It's giving Ashanti. That's why I was happy when Jukebox got her together talking about your daddy a damn fool. You a April Fool's, a joke. Because all Marvin was doing was being a good dad. You could tell he really support his daughter. He really love her. And one thing about Miss Deborah Lee from BET, she always gonna have a monologue to say. Y'all, I know that's not Deborah Lee. But how she talk reminds me of Pebbles from TLC. She be saying the real stuff, but it just be a little too aggressive. It be the way she deliver. But Jukebox is definitely the best. She just gotta believe it. But I don't know what's up with Aisha. Do you want Jukebox or do you want a CD player, which is Kanan? She be all over Juke. Big cheese and big compliments, all that. But when Kanan come around, she be all over him. Like, girl, are you a thought or what? I really want to know why Famous thought that him telling Kanan that his mom put a gun in his bag and he knew about it was going to be a positive outcome. You should have knew this was going to go bad. You coming clean like you had a chance. You didn't have no chance. But Famous reactions be having me dying. The way he was shaking like a stripper smoking this cigarette had me in tears. It was also this one for me because he didn't know what to do. But the fact that Famous let Kanan run him out his own house is crazy. Like, come on, Famous. Mr. Streets need a body. Ain't that your house that you allow him to stay at and he kicking you out? I don't want to hear no more tough lyrics from you. Your next song need to be Patty Cake, Baker's Man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Because it's giving Easy Bake Oven. Ain't nobody kicking me out of nothing that's mine. Blame your mama. She the one who did it. And I swear, Kanan really be giving me Italian pizzeria. My mother, pepperoni, sausage, like it's always Italian. It was Kanan for me when he said, you think Rock's scary, I'm scary. And I'm like, ain't nobody scared of you, Mario and Luigi. I don't know what Pernessa thought she was about to do trying to get Ronnie to stop taking Unique jewelry, but it did not work. At this point, I feel like you just love being on the floor because you always end up there. We gonna change your name from Pernessa to like Gladys or Margaret, something soft, because you're not giving me Pernessa. Ronnie Silence said 1,000 words. He looked at her and said, I killed my brother and I'll kill you too, without saying anything. And Pernessa already knew to lay on that floor and play freeze tag. She didn't move at all. But there's two things about Ronnie that never changes. He always on a mission, and two, he loved this Tommy Hilfiger jacket. Like, I know that jacket gotta be musty. You done stole cars, murdered 3 people in this jacket. Like, this jacket is tired of you. But he goes to Juliana's house to tell her that he killed Unique and that he's no longer living. And now they're about to start working together one-on-one. But I thought they was about to have sex in this scene, and I was about to throw up. I don't want to see Ronnie or Juliana naked. Y'all can keep that for real. Now listen, one thing about this social worker, Mrs. Wells, baby gonna do her job. She be there on time and she know exactly what she want to do. Rock be like, can we do this? She be like, no, I'm gonna talk to Kanan by myself. But the funniest part was when the social worker said, you know, bringing a firearm to school is not safe. And Rock was like, yeah, he knows that. And Kanan was like, yeah, my mother knows that too. Because girl, stop playing with me. You the one who put the gun in my backpack and here you go trying to be cute. Be quiet before I tell on you. But the problem with Rock is she never apologized. She always got an excuse for everything that she do. And that don't work. It's the same with Lou. All you got to say is, I'm sorry. You always trying to justify everything that you did. If you the big sister, of course he followed after everything that you did. He talked to you for 2 minutes and now he back relapsing drinking again. You're terrible, Rock. Lou be drinking beer and alcohol like it's High C Orange. I don't know how he do it. And that's how he end up like this. He hallucinated, think he's seen Scrap, and now he going to Scrap Mama house looking like Kanye West. This fit is definitely giving Yeezy fashion show. Like, Lou really went over there and told Scrap Mama that he the reason why Scrap is dead. Like, what are you doing? Over here looking like R. Kelly when he was talking to Gail knowing that he was guilty. Like, Rock really messed Lou up. And y'all already know there's about to be a problem because the mama gonna have to go, but who gonna do it? But listen, this is what I think is gonna happen. Lou is gonna have to kill her because he told her, and he gonna end up killing himself because he's not gonna be able to do it. Watch, mark my words. And while that whole situation is allowed, we gotta worry about Ronnie and Kanan now being a team. Ronnie really be popping up everywhere with perfect posture. Like everything is straight, the shoulders, everything. But I also feel like next episode or the episode after that, Paul is out of here and Ronnie is gonna kill him for the way that he was talking to Kanan. Paul was out of line. I understand why he mad, but if you giving them pennies, of course they're gonna come get some nickels from me. He was really doing the most. Talk about you gonna fight me at recess. First of all, I'm 15 outworking you and you're like 35. You have bigger things to worry about, sir. But also, this goes down as the worst party invitation ever. What kind of invite was this? He said, I'm having a party tonight. Kanan was like, I'm good. He said, you're gonna want to be there. He said, why? Because you're gonna want to be there. Like, what? That's not answering my question. But Kanan ended up coming to the party with Jukebox and Aisha, and I thought it was about to be a silent party because, you know, Ronnie loved to be silent. But this party was basically Kanan's initiation to being able to sell drugs on a bigger level. One thing I want to say is that if you don't introduce me like Ishmael Henry introduced his wife, you don't love me. But Juke was on Kanan's head. She was like, what business? Like, she was trying to save him, but he was not letting her. And I can see this is where their friendship is about to have a problem. But y'all notice Jukebox was not scared of Ronnie. She said, yeah, they are thugsters. He don't need to meet them. She was on him. But I don't blame her because anybody wearing a sailor hat for no reason means that they are trouble. But Jukebox and Aisha end up leaving because they have rehearsal and Kanan stays and ends up joining the F Rock Club. He was iffy on joining, but as soon as they said F Rock, he ended up joining. I'm like, what kind of son are you? Like, I understand your mama is trifling. I know she do things that you do not agree with, but somebody saying F your mama in front of your face is crazy and you not doing nothing about it. But Marvin about to be into some trouble. Remember when he was messing with this white girl named Tony and Rock put her dog in the microwave? She had implicated him for the cocaine, and so now it's about to come back up and it's about to be an issue. But Marvin might go to jail. It's low-key giving Jonathan Majors. You should have got you a Coretta. Also, Marvin needs to watch out for this man trying to write this story on Jukebox because I feel like he's sneaky. Something is wrong with him. I also feel like it's a reason why they introduced his two daughters, Amber and Alice, that was at the park. I feel like it's a reason for that too. I'm happy Rock let this salon go because it got too many problems for me. It's no reason why your salon should look like Soak City. And now she back in the game because she tired of being somebody that she not. And I'm happy about it because she was trying to be Eve from Barbershop and ain't nobody drunk your apple juice, baby. But I know one thing. I need Howard to make sure Marvin is okay. You have one job, to be the whiteout. Clear everything up.